Virgo, in today's tarot reading, we're going to take a look and see what your cards are predicting for you for the upcoming month. The underlying message for the overall reading is a Three of Swords, and I know what you're thinking. It's not a good sign. Look, it does signal that you might perhaps, but you might be deeply hurting, or you are deeply hurt, or you're, upset and you're disappointed, and you're sort of carrying this energy um, um, into the month. Okay, there is emotional pain, there is heartbreak, disappointment. Did I say heartbreak? Yeah, that's associated with this card, but it is also a card of emotional release. Okay, so when you have, or if you have suffered, disappointment, especially emotional disappointment, if you've suffered heartbreak, expressing your sadness, okay, is a really good way to sort of release all of those emotions that might be weighing you down, and sort of letting it all out so that you can move on. You can move on, and you can move on towards better times. So this month you might just have to allow yourself the opportunity to sort of express your sadness. Okay, express your sadness, express your emotional disappointment, however you want to do it. Scream, shout at the top of your lungs, journal, forgive someone. Okay, forgive someone in person, forgive someone in your heart, forgive yourself. But whatever it takes for you to sort of let the emotions flow through you and out of you, because you've got the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. I mean, you've got some interesting cards, because I do think there may be, for some of you, you might be really hurt by the way in which, a romantic energy has treated you lately. Some of you have been going through a heartbreak, and look, it might have, or like a separation that has failed and hasn't worked out, like a relationship that's failed. You may be currently separated or disconnected from your person. This may have been recently, or this may have happened like a long time ago, but it feels like you're still not over it. Okay, it feels like, it's still very painful, and it feels like whatever this is, like your heart has clearly been pierced by these three swords. So whether they're, hurtful words, actions, or even like intentions, there's this intense emotions of pain, sadness, and disappointment. And some of these events could have come like very unexpectedly and very out of the blue, which makes them even more painful, right? Because it's sort of really unpredicted. Look, no matter how painful, I do think you have to let it go. Okay, it's essential that you continue to focus, to move forward, because for some of you, I think it's hurting you a lot, and maybe you've never really taken the time to hit pause button and just heal. Okay, do some healing, do some cleansing, do some purging, because you've got the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is a wounded soldier that lies at rest. Okay, and this is strongly indicating that you have to take the time to heal from something that didn't work out for you. And it could be anything. You might have, look, it could be it could be heartbreak, and for a lot of you it is that, it's someone he has hurt you, and you're very deeply hurt over this pain, over this person, or over this relationship, or over this connection. For others of you, something he didn't necessarily work out, and it's hurting you a lot. But your focus now should not be on the damage. Okay, you can't ignore that, of course you can't ignore that, but your focus should be on the recovery. And this month, I think this is where your focus and this is where your energy is going to go. It's now time, and I know this sounds very blunt, but it's now time to accept something here that has happened, even though what has happened has hurt you, even though what has happened was, you will it and you wish it to be completely different. But it is time now to accept it, so that you can, move forward here. Okay, you don't have to forget, but forgiveness, because you've got justice that has shown up here. Forgiveness is so important. A lot of times people confuse, forgiveness is always an attribute of the strong. Always remember that. It's never an attribute of the weak, right? And a lot of the times people think that, it makes you weak if you forgive someone. Quite the opposite. It actually, tells us that you're a strong person, you're a strong character to do that. The other thing with forgiveness is, just because you forgive someone, or even if you forgive yourself, it doesn't mean that you're saying, hey, it's okay that you hurt me, or hey, it's okay that you said those hurtful things. It's accepting that it's happened. So a big part of this healing is acceptance. And for some of you, I think this is what you've been struggling with. But also, like the Three and the Four of Swords, it comes as a reminder that pain is just, I guess, such a necessary part of life, right? And without the pain, you would never be able to grow. You would never be able to develop. You know, the pain, without pain, we would never really be challenged. So I guess it's just a reminder that even though, you know, whatever hardships you might be going through or whatever disappointments you might be facing, it it is an opportunity, and it absolutely can be turned into an opportunity to learn from your mistakes, to grow through what you're going through, you know, so that it can strengthen you, and that maybe it can even change the course of your path, the course of your life. It can alter that. I'm also seeing this month that you're finally making a move towards something or someone here. And I think it's a move towards the right direction. Look, it could be that you're finally making a move towards, you know, putting yourself on the path of healing, putting yourself on the path to wellness. And you're finally taking the action to do that. You're finally taking the steps, you know, to do that. You're finally like heading in that direction, okay? For others, it is like a move. It's a very confident move. It's a very bold move, and it's a move towards something that you wanted to do. So it could be like, for example, you've always wanted to apply for a certain job or a certain position or a certain role in with your company, right, with your work, and you finally do that. This month, you finally go, you know, what the heck, and you put your hand up for the promotion, or you finally, you know, go back, fix up your resume, polish it up a little bit, and you finally send it off to apply for that job. But it feels like you're making a very confident move, okay? And it's this very confident energy behind the move that I feel like is going to propel you, because you've got the Emperor and you've got the King of Wands, and you know, the Emperor is someone who's very confident. He's someone who is very assertive, right? And he is someone who, I mean, he's building an empire, so he knows what he's doing, right? But it's that energy of confidence behind him. The King of Wands is very bold, he's very daring, and notice even the way that he sits there on the throne. It's like his body, notice his posture, his body is leaning forward. So, you know, he's ready to take action. In fact, he's ready to, you know, leap off his chair here. So some sort of move that you're going to make, whether it's towards a romantic energy, whether it's you asking someone out, you know, whether it's you admitting to your crush that you like them, or if it's you applying for that job you've always wanted, or even like starting your own company. But like everything, there's just so much power in this move. And it might be a little move, but it's that confident energy. It's just that, and hey, even if you have to fake it till you make it, go for it, you know, whatever works. But it's that energy of confidence, that air of confidence that is going to win your person over, or that is going to help you ace that interview, or is going to, you know, land you that job. It's just that it's this expectation behind the move, and this is amazing because I feel like it's something that you're really enthusiastic about. It's something you're really energetic about, and you know, you're finally making that move, that you're finally taking those steps, and they will pay off, okay? I also feel like there's some sort of, and this isn't for all of you, but there is a fire in your belly here this month. There's definitely a fire in your belly. I feel like you're all fired up, you're all charged up. I think there's something, again, you know, something here you've been wanting to start, whether it's a job, whether it's your own channel or a blog or a vlog, or I don't know, like a TikTok account. I don't know, something that you've always wanted to do. It could be, you know, work from home, your own online business, but you're finally doing it. You're finally going, now's the time. And I don't know where you're getting this motivation from, but honestly, act while you have it, because it's certainly going to propel you. Six of Cups, some of you are going to be taking a trip down memory lane. And look, I'm going to be honest with you, for some of you, it is going to be a little bit painful, okay? Which is why I think you've got the Three and the Four of Swords here. You know, the past still, I think, some of you like to go back and you like to revisit the past, and whilst the past may hold positive memories for you, wonderful memories, sometimes it does hold some painful memories. You know, something here not having worked out, or some sort of emotional disappointment. So it feels like the energies or the memories from the past still linger. So you might find yourself getting a little bit triggered this month, or you just might find yourself, you know, wanting to revisit the past. You might also find yourself trying to reconnect with someone from the past, okay? And it could be a relationship that didn't work out. It could be an ex Okay, you might be trying to get back in contact with this person, or this person might try to reach out to you. Yes, there may be an opportunity for reconnection there, okay, for some of you. For others, it doesn't necessarily mean that. It's just that, someone out of the blue, tries to connect with you, but it's not like they have the intention to get back to you, to get back with you. It's just that they may just want to, they want to see how you're doing. They may even want to catch up for coffee, or, grab some lunch. It's just that it's nostalgia. Whatever is like whatever you guys had in the past, or you still have, it's this energy of nostalgia. Speaking of nostalgia, you might be washed over by a wave of nostalgia, big time nostalgia. It's a nice word, nostalgia. You might be, quite nostalgic this month. And that might mean you might be going back to something, or even someone that you loved from the past. Okay, so yeah, whether it's trying to reconnect with someone, maybe you'll try and get in contact with a childhood friend. Maybe you're going back and rewatching films that you used to love as a kid. Or you could be going back. You could also be going back to like a company or a job that you had in the past, and it's something that you like doing, and maybe the pay wasn't all that great, or for whatever reason you quit and you've moved on, but it's always ignited, like that passion inside of you. So you find yourself wanting to go back to it, wanting to go back to whatever makes you happy. You're getting a little bit nostalgic over this. So yeah, I do think a lot of you are going back to someone or something that you love, and it could be a hobby as well. You could be picking up, if you were a painter, or if you were an artist of some sort, a musician, if you played an instrument, or you could try and learn like a new skill. You could be trying to learn something, or even like brush up your skills. Like it could be, I don't know, something that meant a lot to you from the past. Like for example, like drawing. Maybe you dabbled in drawing, right? Sketching, and then you stopped because you got too busy and life got in the way, and now it's like you want to go back and do that. You want to go back to it because it makes you feel good. It puts you in a state of calm. So yeah, you're going back to something or someone that you love. You could also be rewatching your favorite movies from your childhood or from the past. You could be visiting your home that you grew up in. You could be going back to your childhood, like connecting with the childhood sweetheart, your childhood friends. You could also be spending some time with children this month. Could be yours, could be your very own. It could be your nieces, your nephews, could be your cousins. Could be that you work with children, or you might even get a job with children. But I feel like there's this innocence with the Six of Cups, isn't it? There's this childlike and this very innocent energy that comes with the Six of Cups, and this is the energy that I think you're going to be surrounding yourself with this month. I feel like that whatever it is that you're doing, you are coming into alignment, and I think that for a lot of you, you are trying to, because you've come up as the Eight of Cups, right here, Virgo? The Eight of Pentacles. And that's your energy, and I think there's something here that you're working on. For some of you, this is you working on yourself, okay? You're trying to find your balance, you're trying to, connect with yourself, you're trying to get in contact with your, your higher self. You're trying to come into alignment, okay? You're going to do that healing, that cleansing, that purging, releasing, getting out of your system, or to sort of connect with yourself. For others of you, you're really working on something really hard, and the Eight of Pentacles is an energy of sheer focus and sheer determination, and something here I feel like really has you focused this month. It's like you're so laser focused, and the Eight of Pentacles is also an energy of, doing something on a repeated basis and doing it so often that you're bound to become a master at it. So for some of you, you might be learning a new skill. You might be picking up a new skill. You might be practicing an instrument. You might be working on a project, but you're doing something here on a repeated basis that, each and every time, you're stretching that muscle, okay? And some of you could be hitting the gym. You could be working out, you'll start to see your gains. Others of you, you're stretching that creative muscle, and whatever it is that you're working on, it's like it's coming together very nicely. Now, for some of you, you are going to be, I feel like you're very studious this month, so you might be learning a new, you might be enrolling into college, uni, or, you know, into a new a course of some sort or a new unit. It depends what part of the world you're in. I guess universities and colleges all function very differently. Some have different intakes, but I think you might be, you know, enrolling yourself into studies, and you might be starting, you know, right away. You might not be starting until later in the year, but you're so enthusiastic about whatever this is, and it's a really great energy. So very studious, very focused, keep consistent, and results will come. Okay, guys, and of course with the Four of Swords, as we spoke about, like, I see you being very busy this month, and I see you making big improvements in different areas of your life, and I think you're quite focused as well. But don't forget to take the time to, you know, withdraw into yourself if you have to. Right, if you feel like you need to spend some time on your alone to recharge your batteries, because the Four of Swords is also taking, you know, it's all about taking that step back to look after yourself, okay? To give yourself that little bit of break, to sort of give yourself that downtime, just to sort of recharge your batteries, right? Especially if you're constantly like go, 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 don't burn out. And to prevent that burnout, to prevent that exhaustion, you know, you need to sort of pull back and just give yourself some time, however long you need, whether it's like 10-15 minutes a day, whether it's, you know, giving yourself a day or two from out of the week. Just make sure you look after you, okay? Because remember, you cannot pour from an empty chalice. So fill your chalice first. Okay guys, these are your messages. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to this channel. Hit that subscribe button. It does help the channel to grow. And thank you for sharing, for liking and commenting.